So this is day 2 of Atlanta, and we are headed to the Biltmore estate in Asheville, North Carolina. Um, Currently the ETA shows 1:30 p.m. We started at around 9:30 a.m. So it takes roughly about 3.5 hours or 3 hour 15 minutes. Um, and the drive is definitely very scenic and very green. And the best part about living in Atlanta or being in Atlanta is that you can actually go to a different state within a matter of 3 to 4 hours. This is Yash driving. So we're almost reaching the Biltmore estate. We just have to take an exit on the right in less than a mile. But you can see all these names coming up now for the Biltmore estate right here. Exit 50. But still it continues to be a scenic road, a scenic drive.
It was a gorgeous drive actually, from Atlanta to Biltmore to Asheville.
And if you want to purchase tickets for the Biltmore estate, you have to go onto their website, and each ticket, they have tickets for just the grounds, or they have tickets for visiting the actual house, or going inside the house and then the grounds. So they have a ticket which you have the grounds access for 2 days, and then to go inside the house you have access for 1 day.
And they also have a guided tour at an additional cost if you want to. They also have an annual pass if you're living in the area and if you want to go there
Visit often,
more frequently.
Yeah. So we paid about $250 for 2 tickets, 2 adults. And then we have access to the grounds even tomorrow. We won't be here tomorrow to go back to the grounds, and because they have sprawling gardens and all of that. So if you want to see that, visit that, walk around it. There's also hiking trails around it. So if you want to do that, they have access. The same ticket has access for 2 days. And so this is the small town
of Asheville. It's a very picturesque town. I've been here 20 years back. Very, very nice, very pretty.
And you can see over there, I don't know, I think it got hid in the trees, but there's a small tram coming. It's a red colored tram. I think it must be taking people around in this town. You can go around in that tram. Usually these are free, so for the locals to just travel locally. There it is.
Hop on, it says hop on, hop off.
Slight European feel as well, because these are very differently shaped and looking houses.
Alright, we're finally there at the Biltmore estate. Vanderbilt's family's former home. And this is the largest single family home in the United States.
The parking is free with the tickets that we purchase, so parking is included. And those who are interested in like wine tasting and stuff, they also have wine tasting and wine tours or winery tours included as a part of the ticket. Also, they do have certain time slots, so your reservations will have a time slot. You will have to pick a time slot to enter. From our experience, they do mention over there that you need to be there at about like 15 minutes prior to your reservation at the ticketing counter or at the ticketing station. But when I called them, they actually told me that it takes up to 45 minutes to actually enter the property from the time you park. So plan ahead, give it a good buffer time, from your actual reservation time. So I believe here is where they will probably check our tickets.
तिकीट अंकिता तुझ्याकडे आहेत ना?
So it'll be up to your left.
That's it.
So if you guys noticed, right from the time we took a left where, it said the Biltmore estate, we have actually been on the Biltmore property. But, it's still a long way ahead to actually go to the actual estate. So it's been about 15 minutes since the ticketing counter, and we're still driving. And you can still not see the glimpse of the estate yet. They have these shuttle services here as well.
That will take you to the actual
Estate.
lawn. Yeah, the estate. You can walk too. They did have an option to walk, but it takes longer. So.
Okay, so here is the parking area, the parking lot. I can see some RVs here too, so I'm not sure if you can actually camp over here.
I don't think you
but
can
I can
camp.
see some RVs
I don't think you're allowed to in the
on the property.
on the property. They are pretty strict with their.
So we are here now at we just parked our car and we are going into that shuttle behind us, which will take us to the Biltmore property. So stay tuned.